That you always have my back. Now, we are supporting the 16 Days of Activism for No Violence Against Women and Children. So we thought it apt to introduce an exhibition that coincides with this campaign that's also making great strides in highlighting the objectification of women. The exhibition, My Body, My Choice, highlights women's autonomy and their right to choose. Rhodes University Student Services Officer Larissa Klasinger is here to tell us more. Good morning, Larissa. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Welcome to Expresso.
Thank you for having me.
What I want to know from you is, how did My Body, My Choice come about?
In 2009, a group of Rhodes students decided that they wanted to find a way to express that they always had the right to decide what happened with their bodies. And the My Body, My Choice exhibition is what resulted.
Yeah, now we're talking about the objectification of women, the fact that women's bodies are plastered everywhere and they're used for any campaign.
To sell toothpaste and tires and cars, and sometimes you're not sure whether you're buying the woman or the car.
Basically. Sometimes you think if you get the car, you get the woman.
Correct.
So what has been, the photos have been quite graphic, I know. What's been the public's response to them?
People have been really moved by the exhibition, I think, because they really do represent a broad cross-section of all of the women that have ever attended Rhodes University. So there's a broad cross-section of race, like everybody, you know, people from Zimbabwe, from South Africa, really skinny woman, really big woman, and every image is really beautiful in its own right, and people have found these amazing ways to express themselves and what they feel inside themselves.
Yeah, I read something quite interesting the other day that said that, you know, objectification more broadly is an attitude that regards a person as a commodity or as an object for use, with little or no regard for a person's personality or sentience. What are you hoping that this campaign is going to get across to people?
Well, just that women always have the right to decide. I think we're so often bombarded by rape myths that, you know, she asked for it because she was wearing a short skirt, or she was walking out late at night, or she was drunk. And that's such nonsense, you know. Women are far more likely to get raped by their intimate partners than they are by people that they don't know walking on the street. But the truth is that nobody asks a man what he was wearing when he was mugged. It's not relevant. And all of these kinds of images are reinforcing the idea that every woman has the right to decide what happens to her body and has the right to bodily integrity.
Wow, such a powerful message that's bringing out there. Where is this happening?
Cape Town City Hall in Darling Street on the 3rd floor.
Okay, wonderful. And it has been going on. It finishes on the 6th, right?
That's right.
Wonderful stuff. And then finally, you know, what are you hoping that this is going to do in the future? What other projects do you have coming up?
Well, we got very exciting news yesterday that the City of Cape Town likes the exhibition so much that they're likely to be putting a fair amount of money behind hosting it again next year and getting some of the other art schools involved. So Rhodes is being a bit of a game changer, and hopefully the other universities will step up and get involved, and it'll be a much bigger university exhibition next year. Such
a powerful message. Anything that you want to say to the women of South Africa, particularly that are watching right now and who are moved by what they've just heard us say right now?
You're all beautiful, you all have the right to feel special, and as we move into the festive season, violence against women tends to go up, interestingly. And I think it's really important for us to report crimes against women and for women to feel safe in their own homes, in their own spaces. So I know that we're moving into, I don't want to get too political, but the ANC's conference is happening in Mangaung in a couple of days, and I think we need to hold our leadership accountable for better service provision for women.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Larissa, for being here. Thank you for a phenomenal campaign, and I hope that it creates the kind of awareness that you are looking to create, and that it changes mindsets and shifts paradigms in our country.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, there's a lot of amazing things that are happening. Of course, on the 1st of December, it was World AIDS Day. Expresso's cameras was there to see everything that happened, so take a look.